All right, we got Virgo in the house. Okay, so last month you were dealing with some stuff that it's pretty much nothing you couldn't have walked away from, but you were still dealing with a lot of BS and drama, which I feel bad for you there. Virgo, it's my hunters, my wild ones. Just gonna have one more shuffle here. Now, Virgo, after last month, I'm curious to see what we have in store for you here. So let's do a little general overall feeling for the month instead and see what's shaking in this trouble. You're still moving on. This is okay. This card represents kind of like the last week in January, first week in February. So you're still moving on. I pulled this card. This was in actually the exact same position in one of our other readings. I believe it was there or here, the overall outcome. So that makes sense. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was like the last week in January. Now we get the first week here. That is cool. The Eight of Cups here rocking in here. That's right. That's withdrawn retreat. Now, just, I don't know if you watched my last month, so I will just say, notice all the cups are upright. They're all full. They're not kicked over. They're not knocked over. They're not spilled over. This person is not slunched over. They're not hunched over. They're not walking away crying. They're simply moving on. All right? And that's what I like about this. This is simply retreating, moving on, carrying on. We got the travel card here, and the next one, chariot card. This one is the direction I move in the month, and there seems to be a lot of travel here. Could be dealing with the Cancer as well. Overlooking out on your life here with the Three of Wands shaking in here. This is expansion and travel again too. Overlooking the water with the boats cruising by, depending on which direction you want to go. Page of Love in reverse now here. That's super cool. Page of Love in reverse sometimes is about a bit of a breakup here too, about on dependence. So you could be moving onward and upward. I like it. Still having a little offset on your balance here. So things are still in a juggling act for near the end of the month here for you with the Two of Pentacles here. Now, this one is about multitasking, okay? A lot of options here. You may need to make a decision. You got two of them to make here, dealing with possibly Gemini energy, but dealing with Earth energy overall with the Pentacles. Now, I'm curious to see what kind of travel adventures you're going on here in the direction of the month. Pardon me. Okay. Now, the Page of Swords here is errant energy, okay? You might be dealing again with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. And this card represents in reverse. Remember, this is from my view. You're not where you want to be. And this is over top of the travel card. And what's crossing that is the Devil here. You're not where you want to be because you're feeling maybe a little obsession about something, about where you want to be. You've been going over and over and over in your head here so much. Could be dealing with a Virgo here, Capricorn as well. The Devil here in this situation is about, are your ideas and plans influenced by selfish and greed? Or are they influenced on the actual desires and needs that you need? This plan and travel, so if you're thinking about traveling or moving, you need to ask yourself why. We have a spinning top here, and the wings are just going around and around and around. I don't know if you feel that in order. We got the Ace of Swords here in reverse, and this could be new ideas, but this is more so now about stress and mental blocks, poor judgment. Someone's being dishonest here, rocking into your second week. Something's pulling you back. I'm not quite sure there. But the Page of Love here in reverse, that's interesting. Sometimes this could be about the breakup, immaturity, and the Empress in reverse here. This is about dependence on others. You may have some limited resources here this month, so you are depending on others for maybe financial help or loving help. Really bring in the Venus energy and make sure you give a lot of love in return and thank and be have a lot of gratitude there too. You do have a lot of inner strength, okay, and a lot of unconditional love coming into the second and third week here with the Strength card. Strength card, you could be dealing with the Leo energy right now as well. This is understanding your own mental and physical limitations, okay? This gives you the confidence to prevail what you need to go through. Be interesting to find out why you've been having a juggling act and why you've been overwhelmed, you know. The waters here and behind him, they're not completely out of control. The ships are just staying afloat enough, and that's what almost seems to be like with you. You're just staying afloat enough. You are having dependence on your friends here. We have the Hierophant coming in here, crossing over with the Justice card. And the Justice in reverse is not as always cool as we think it is, okay? This is about dishonesty and laziness. This could be legal problems and lawsuits. You could be happening, coming in. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And this sometimes is about more so unfairness, okay? If you have any legal issues, be very, very prepared. You may not have a favorable outcome. So I think being prepared over top of the month may help you out there, and you're going to have more of a successful outcome. You're going to feel a lot better about the situation than if you were just going in blinded. I'm just going to do a quick little freestyle spread there. The overall month here seems to be kind of lagging. Let's see what else we got going on here. Well, my faithful and sweet Virgo, let's see what we can have here for some new reading here for you. Did you know, for you cross watchers, that some of the Virgos are the most adventurous and amazing artists out there? So many art forms. They seem to find art in everything and are very creative people, very patient, very sweet, extremely hardworking. That's for sure. Queen of Swords energy rocking in with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, and Page of Pentacles coming in here with some slow energy and earth energy coming in. That one's in reverse as well. There's some problems going on here. Now the Wheel of Fortune also talks about, this is about some bad fortune. This is about here some bad luck as well. So expect the unexpected coming in here. Something is coming up here this month that you should be aware of. There's some outside interference coming in here, and you have the Queen of Swords facing that energy, and you have the Page of Cups facing inward that way. They're the two influencers. That's what's happening here. Hoo-wee. Some things are feeling out of control, and you may be stuck in a rut. Queen of Swords wants to slice through that energy and show that you are transformed and you can make through this. Queen of Swords is about air intellect, right? Thoughts, ideas, concept, communications. This is a self-expression that we're dealing with as well. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords, she's a self-sufficient person, and you need to be totally honest with yourself, and that's what she wants to slice through. That honesty may be not there, and you may not be completely honest with your self-love as well. We're dealing with the situation. You got some bad luck coming up here, and you may need to watch out for that. Let's have a little look into your material and financial. Oops. And see if that's what's influencing or not. And then we'll rock into your love as well. Boy, my hands aren't working. Boy, some cloudy skies for you this month here, my Virgo. Unusual. Cloudy skies, cloudy skies. But with Virgo, there's always something, like they're the entrepreneurs out of the whole signs. They're incredible. They can make anything out of anything. Burdens are over, Fool is over, crossing over. We got Wheels of Fortune coming up here. So some of this conflict that's happening, I don't think it's financial. You have the Eight of Swords here in reverse. That's about new hope and escape. This is liberation and freedom. We have the new adventures of the Fool, and you have your friends of loyalty with the Dog. You have people around you. You have the Ten of Completion. The burdens are over, right? Taking a break. Finally saying no. This is things are lightening up for you too. This is good luck here for you too. This is a 7 of Wands here. A lot of fire energy. Wand, okay? A 7 of Wands is sometimes about fighting off the good thing, self-defense, so to speak. Protection against competition coming out here. And the reason for that is we have new beginnings coming in here with the Death card. Finances and career this month is absolutely phenomenal. Checking out the Fool card, you have crossing your heart, and you have some slow moving energy coming in for that month with the Knight of Pentacles. And that's cool. That shows me that you're taking your time, right? You're being a little stubborn, okay? And you really want to make sure everything is going to be cool and satisfying here. Wheels of Fortune here too has to do with your craftsmanship and your quality. You're bringing in a community spirit and teamwork into your work. That is great. And it's really, really showing off your skills, okay? It's really showing off the quality of your work. And with the white hammer coming in here too, this is hammering out the truth of your skills, man. This is a great month for you when it comes to your work and career and finances. Let's have a little look-see for your love, and then we'll rock into some oracle cards for you. All right. What were we dealing with last month? Yeah, nothing you can't walk away from. That's right. Dealing with goodies. So you're walking away, still dealing with a little bit of heartache sometimes, but Virgos maintain and get through anything. Entrepreneur that shit up, okay? You know how to get out of situations when you need to. So if you're in a situation, you're feeling a little stuck and stagnant, I don't know if you're just biding your time or not. Moderation, yes you are. You're still getting that Fortune card coming up with everything. Wow. All right, Page Wands energy. This is a fire page coming in here for us here. Whew. Fire, passionate love. I like this. This is an active dude, man. This is a creative idea. This is a creative project. This is a person that is much like you. I think you need someone that you can get outdoors and be adventurous with. You need someone that you can be as charismatic as you are. Virgos need to be constantly shown something. They are teachers. They are of such knowledge. They're highly intelligent creatures. But if you're in a relationship with a Virgo and you don't keep showing them something new, they get bored very quickly. And that's what our moderation here is about here too, is make sure they're not getting us bored. We get the Lovers in reverse, and sometimes we're not celebrating when we're getting bored. So make sure you just watch out for that. Enjoying new adventures and no longer tiptoeing around situations here. That's really, really cool. We got the 8 of Cups here in reverse. That's all right, man. This is fully learning from the past. This could be someone is returning home. You know, you could be someone that you've dealt with before could be coming back, right? 7 of Swords here in reverse sometimes is making amends. So that's really, really, really cool. I like it. Okay. Sometimes we're getting over some bad choices with the Lovers in reverse, but the Wheel of Fortune is, man, it's kicking ass. I'm loving it. What's crossing the Wheel of Fortune is more of your craftsmanship and your love, and that makes sense going with our Virgo, okay? Oh, that is so cool to see. Unreal. Yeah, I think you're very crafty when you're coming to this person, and you are learning from your lessons from the past, and I think you're being very creative with this new person, the new moon energy coming in here. This is secret. Oh, this is love. This is powerful energy, okay? This is full moon energy. Full moon energy is about results, forgiveness, and gratitude, okay? And if you're dealing about gratitude and forgiveness when this new person's coming back in your life, about second, third week here, mid-month of the month, this person's coming back in, rocket into your life. I like it. Sometimes you need to follow your intuition, and you have been doing that, okay? You got to trust your changes. Trusting changes. With the Ace of Cups, again, this is new relationship. This is new love coming in here. Those of you who are with someone, this could be proposals. This is another evolution, another step of your relationship. Those of you who are single, this is what this is talking about right here. This is new love. I'm loving it. And you're open to it because you have worked hard in yourself towards that. The Hangman, spirituality, right? You have the wise. You have the ways of going about you. This is going to be excellent. I like the Hangman. The Hangman is sometimes about self-sacrifice and getting a different perspective. When over top of the Ace of Cups, you might be looking at someone that really tickles your fancy. Someone that is very unique, very exotic in how they go about things. Something that is very alluring that you don't know much about and you want to learn all about. You want to take everything in, and it could be what they do for work or their lifestyle that might be happening with there as well. There's something so intriguing about them. Now be careful with some poor judgment and jumping in a little bit too fast, okay? Just take your time with the Ace of Sword energy and with the Ace of Wand energy over top of that. This shows you about inspiration, okay? And you have the urge to create here, and this is about urging to create. There's something so creative about you this month. You might be creating something really romantic for them, or they might be doing something for you this month. It seems like creation, creation, creation. And when I think of Virgo, I think of entrepreneur. I think of logic, practical person, systematic approach to their life. You know, you're an earth sign. Take your time going into this new relationship. Use that earth energy. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Just going to rock in some oracle cards here for you. You're very patient, and I think that's exactly what you're going to need with this new relationship that's coming into your life, and it's going to be worth waiting for, and the divine timing is just right. You need to release the energy of your ex, and it's time to clear that energy, and it's really, sometimes it's not about, they could just be in our leftover remnants in our mind or a little bit in our heart, and if you really want to move on and really give the next person 100%, you're going to really need to release that energy of the ex. And it can be a healing. It could be something simply forgiving. It could be letting go. If you don't let go of that, then how is your heart going to be ready for the new person in your life? Okay, it's time to let that go, and it's time to fully enjoy the fullness of your heart. Keep a little bit of them locked away in your heart, okay? Keep the little bit of them in there and keep them great for you. And make sure that that you have, how would I put it, a little tiny little space in your heart. Like, just lock it away. No one needs to know about it. Keep it there, but it's really time to let things go. You will find peace in that too. When that happens, peace will come from remembering that only love is real, and that relationship you had was not completely real. So let's let that go and release your ex. Let's just going to rock in some Moonology cards, oracle cards here. One moment. Oh, they're sticky. Okay. So we got a full moon in Gemini. Your answers you need are coming. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at your work in your love life. Divine order. Archangel Regel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlining order. Full moons, again, what I was saying earlier, you got a full moon here as well, and that's about forgiveness and results, okay? It's about inner gratitude as well. I want you to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I would like you to clear your space out now. Archangel Jophiel says, get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use some feng shui. If you want to have good energy coming in, you need to make space for that energy. So clearing out that clutter in the space in your house opens up that energy to be received. Bringing love in the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Bringing love, and I know you were pulling that strength card, so I'm feeling that's more unconditional love for yourself. New moons, they like to represent more of a clean slate, okay? Potential coming in here. Releasing the ex of your energy is going to bring you peace. And the peace comes from remember that only love is real, because you're not going to let your pride get in your way, okay? Full moon in Leo. This has been a really cool reading. And I think things are going to be absolutely fine here, getting near the mid to the end of the month here for you. You've had some hiccups here last month and some worries here in dealing with, but like I said, bringing love into this situation, the answers you need are coming, and divine order is in timing and at work in your love life. Things are going to be worth waiting for. I just want to thank you so very much for hanging out with me, and it's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Throw me down a thumbs up and a like there, and a subscribe. It helps support my free content channel. And if you throw me down what pile that you picked and what country or state that you're from or province, I would love to hear that. My community's growing, and it's so cool to hear where everyone's from. Thanks so very much for hanging out with me today. Have a good one.